So I now have the opportunity to introduce to you our president, Bill Durden, Dickinson class of 1971, whose smart and strategic leadership have enabled Dickinson to earn its rightful place among America's most admired colleges.
The Dickinson Advantage is a specific knowledge and skill set that prepares our graduates for informed engagement and leadership in the 21st century. We confront students with the way of proceeding in the world, especially right for their times and what is ahead. It is informed by a progressive liberal arts curriculum that is once imaginative and pragmatic. There is the interrelated focus on global sensibility, sustainability, and security studies throughout the curriculum and outside of the classroom. An activist residential life that advances engagement, citizenship, and entrepreneurial leadership narrative born out of the American Revolution that at once provides an historic foundation for high accomplishment, ambition, and striving in a rapidly changing, culturally complex world. And lastly, a globally connected, active, responsive alumni network to assist with job placement and advanced educational opportunity. In my speeches about the Northeast last week, I mentioned briefly some of the particular aspirations for our students in our 21st century skill set, which we call here the Dickinson Dimensions. Now, let me just mention these again briefly. To write and communicate clearly, persuasively, and logically in several languages. To possess a global sensibility that permits students to be comfortable in the world and engage it without hesitation or anxiety. To listen well to others and possess the judgment that not all good ideas issue from you alone or from those who only speak English. Appreciate the quantitative dimension in human knowledge while simultaneously comprehending that it is highly dangerous to believe that all truth can be incorporated in a single digit. Appreciate that we live now in a world with potentially dwindling natural resources, so there is no need to consume more than you yourself need. Value the entrepreneurial capacity of human beings and cultivate it to purposeful, beneficial ends. And perhaps most strikingly, gain a comfort level with uncertainty and ambiguity, as these qualities will define much of the professional and personal life you will encounter. Gain the ability to distinguish fact from rumor and untruth, both in direct human contact and on the internet. Experience through student and residential life a useful program in which your residence hall becomes more than a place to sleep. It is a place where and sometimes for a long time. It is a place where you build communities, practice friendships, meet that which is different from all that you know to date, network, solve complex problems, plan events, manage budgets. Embrace a student life of intent. Internalize a sense of civility and respect for other peoples that considers the interactive protocols of a variety of cultures in more old-fashioned terms display good manners. And develop a personal voice and the confidence to use it to speak out with authority, yet civilly, on issues that matter. Now, students from past decades have told us what they have received from this institution as they've gone out into life. And in our follow-up studies, here are some of the things they said. They gained a commitment to engage the world for worthy purposes, confidence in who they are as a person, and the accompanying poise and voice to accomplish what they desire. A willingness to take on responsibilities, engage people in places that they never thought they would before the Dickinson Experience. An appreciation of the productive balance between selfish desire and shared community values. And a sense of achievement based on individual effort with staff guidance and a feeling that faculty, the staff, and fellow students are supportive of them for life. The faculty I had here, I had been friends with for my entire life. They recommended to me where I went to graduate school, Johns Hopkins. They guided me into a Fulbright. I had no idea, nor my family, what in the world a Fulbright was. And they were with me the whole way, and still are today. We recently received empirical evidence in an alumni survey that verifies how active the vast majority of our graduates are as citizens. The survey revealed that in the past 2 years, nearly 90% of our alumni have engaged in volunteer work in their communities. In 2008, 85% of respondents voted in a national and/or local election, a rate at least 50% higher than the national average. And last year, 95% of the alumni respondents made a financial contribution to a nonprofit organization in their community or nationally. Institutions have personalities. They have desire, they have ambition, they have passions. We talk about issues that matter. We do not sweep them under the rug. We talk, and that's part of our educative process. And we take these 21st century skills and we live them. We invite you, our prospective students, to consider if our engagement with these dimensions, with this knowledge set, this skill set, is an effort that you too want to define learning at a most critical time in your lives. We welcome you and your voice to join with those already seeking and preparing for a life of accomplishment and service in the most complex century that is yours. We invite you to an education that is and will always be a work in progress and is comfortable and confident in such ambiguity and uncertainty. Where others see gray, we at Dickinson, for you in the 21st century, because you are our subject, your undergraduate education and that only, where others see gray, we see the clear outlines of opportunity, engagement, and high performance. Thank you and enjoy the day.